Hi, this is Sherry Veronica. I want to talk about Guardian General Insurance Company, the same company that paid out a huge sum of insurance to an insured who was injured, and the claim was settled. The insurance company, Guardian General, paid the attorney, Rita Evans, the money, but the insured has not seen one penny. The insured, Jefferson Drakes, has not seen one penny. Now, we are talking about this particular insurance company. We're talking about this particular attorney. This same attorney sits on the disciplinary board, the committee board, where when other attorneys do things that are illegal, she's there to say that they should be stricken off the role, the attorney's role in Barbados. This same attorney, Rita Evans, is being accused of stealing money. How does this work in Barbados? How is she on a board to regulate crooked attorneys when she's being accused of being crooked herself? And Guardian General, let's not lose track of Guardian General. Are they working with her? You remember when that guy, Donald Innes, sent some money to America through a dental office? There are ways that these people can funnel money when they're doing things that are illegal. Is Guardian General doing something illegal as it relates to the Jefferson Drakes settlement? Why has Jefferson Drakes not received his money? Why has Jefferson Drakes not received his money? Now, let's get back to Guardian General. If Guardian General wrote a check to Jefferson Drake's attorney, that letter should have copied, it should be CC to Jefferson Drake's to let Jefferson Drake's know that monies were disbursed. His attorney has the money, but nothing like that was the case. Nothing like that was the case. Okay? Jefferson Drakes did not give anyone permission to sign or collect money on his behalf. It never happened. I have sworn testimony. It never happened. After Rita Evans sent the police to his home with a false report that he threatened to kill her because, she's trying to get rid of someone that has become, in her mind, a nuisance. And she was also attacked, and she called Jefferson Drake's name during or as the cause of that attack. What is she hiding? Because Mr. Drakes knows nothing of no attack. So who else did Rita Evans rob? Who else is she robbing? Why isn't there a police investigation? This matter went to the fraud, it should be anti-fraud squad. It went to the fraud squad for it to be looked at. Why isn't there any movement in this particular matter? It was a whole heap of money. It was a lot of money. Million plus. It's a lot of money. And the person, Jefferson Drakes, the insured, he cannot work. He's not working. He cannot work. The injury was legitimate. It's a legitimate injury that has caused him to be home and not able to work. So what is happening in Barbados? Why is Guardian General not pursuing this matter? The insurance companies have a head office, like a head of the insurance companies in Barbados. There should be a head that if they see something or hear something that may not be the way it should go, they investigate. There's an insurance general in America. There is an insurance general in America, so that when someone has a complaint about an insurance company, they can write to the insurance general and it's investigated. What's going on in Barbados? And then you talk about young people going berserk, young people doing this, young people doing that. When they see you, the ones that are supposed to be in positions of authority, you're running a racket. You're doing as you like. You're doing as you like. I want to call out Guardian General. I want to call out Guardian General Insurance Company. I want to know, what are they doing to get Jefferson Drake's money? Yeah, Rita Evans may have the money, but it's obvious she doesn't want to part with it. We want to call out Guardian General to find out what investigations are they doing. How are they tracking that money? How are they explaining to Jefferson Drake's the fact that he didn't even know that money was paid out? What is happening? What is happening in this investigation? Because when I called my source, they said that they're just waiting to see how this thing plays out because nothing is happening. Nothing has happened. Nothing is happening. Okay? He did not sign. He did not sign for any checks to be released. He did not sign. Jefferson Drake's did not sign for any checks to be released. Okay? So if that check or the checks were just sent with one name on it, the attorney's name, is that how you do business? Is that how you move in Barbados? That Jefferson Drake's or someone, an insured, gets injured, can no longer work, and the insurance company pays out money to the attorney? Just the attorney's name is on that check? What nonsense is that? What kind of nonsense is that? Just the attorney's name is on that check? It's not written out to both? Or there's not a re in there in the note section for Jefferson Drake's settlement? What's going on? He doesn't know. Jefferson Drake doesn't, he hasn't seen a penny. He hasn't seen a penny. It's up now to Guardian General. Who is the insurance general in Barbados? Where do you go from here? Someone tell me, where do we go from here? Because Guardian General Insurance Company has to investigate monies that were not delivered to an insured. They have to. There's no wiggle room. There's no part of this story that is ambiguous. Guardian General must investigate how they could have paid money out for an injury to an insured and the insured did not get a penny. Guardian General needs to investigate. Guardian General needs to investigate. And if Rita Evans got that money, she needs to be investigated. She needs to be investigated. I'm waiting to get good news. This is part 3. I'm waiting to get good news. No good news. Nothing. Nothing. That's just the way you guys move. That's why Barbados is not going to get any better. Barbados will never get any better. Your sins have reached a whole new level. You have reached a whole new level in the things you do to each other. I want to hear, hopefully, if Guardian General Insurance Company is going to be investigated by the overseer, whoever would be over the insurance companies. I don't know if Jefferson Drake wrote to them as yet, but hopefully he'll listen to this and he will write to the insurance general or whoever is in that position to look at what insurance companies are doing in Barbados. And I want to wait and see. There'll be a part 4. I want to wait and see if there's going to be an investigation, because this is incredible. It is incredible. Incredible. Guardian General Insurance Company. Guardian, remember now, just in case you're going to get you want to be insured and you're using these people. Guardian General Insurance Company paid money out to Rita Evans for injury that she was the attorney for the insured, and the insured, Jefferson Drake, doesn't have a penny of that money, and no one seems perturbed. She's sitting on committees that talk about attorneys being crooked, and she's there telling people, oh, you cannot be no longer an attorney because you did this and you did that. Remember what she did? Remember, she sat on the committee that struck Van der Paal's name off the registry, the bar registry in Barbados. She sat on that committee. So she's sitting on the committee and she can get Paul not to be an attorney, and she is being accused. I know it's a repeat, but it's warranted. It's warranted. We want to know. We want to know. Okay? Guardian General Insurance Company. What are they doing? What are they doing? We want this investigated. It must be investigated, or people should not be getting insurance in Barbados if when you do have an injury, you're not getting paid. The money is divided up between the attorney and someone in the insurance company. That's how we have to look at it. That's how we have to look at it. It's a racket. It's a racket. You need to get to the bottom of this. You need to assist Jefferson Drakes. It's only his turn now, but you're coming up next. Okay? Your turn is coming. Whatever happens to Jefferson Drakes and you don't do anything, you do not do anything to assist him, it's coming your way. It's coming your way. And a lot of people that have insurance have experienced similar things, but this is the worst I've ever seen. This is the worst I've ever seen. I want to hear from Guardian General Insurance Company about the monies they paid to Rita Evans that were never received by Jefferson Drakes. And this is something that the police should be looking at. This is something that the insurance general, if there's one in Barbados, there have to be some kind of overseer that looks at these particular companies. If they're insurance companies, there have to be some apparatus there to make sure that they're doing what they're supposed to do. Maybe Mia Motley needs to get involved. Maybe the Attorney General in Barbados needs to get involved. The Attorney General, Dale Marshall, maybe he should get involved. This is a serious matter. It's a serious matter. Guardian General just cannot go away. They just cannot go away. They just cannot write a check to an attorney, have it not reached the insured, and just go away. It must be investigated. It has to be investigated. Okay, this is part 3. There's going to be a part 4. I'm going to give it a couple weeks. That's what I usually like to do. And I talk to my contact. And I'll be back. We'll be back. We will be back. I will be back. I will be back on this insurance fraud that's going on in Barbados. I will be back. Guardian General, like insurance company, and Rita Evans. I will be back on this one. This is part 3. This is Sherry Veronica.
Help me spread the word about Naked Departure via social media. Subscribe and share to show support and love for our channels.